Guys, I'm not even joking when I say this. Charlie Kirk's unexpected death at Utah Valley University just shattered his wife Erika and left the entire nation in complete shock. I know you're probably thinking this can't be real, but here's why this tragedy is 100% devastating, and the reactions are absolutely heartbreaking. And honestly, this might be the most shocking moment yet, because Erika Kirk completely collapsed after learning about her husband's death, and the celebrity reactions reveal just how deeply this has impacted everyone. And to be real with you, I can't believe this happened either. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some latest developments in this shooting case, how Charlie Kirk's wife collapsed after listening to this horrific news. And make sure to stay till the end of the video, because I will be showing you a video call conversation between Donald Trump and Erika, where she talks about the shooting situation. So without wasting time, let's start this video. Charlie Kirk's unexpected death on September 10th, 2025 at Utah Valley University left the nation stunned. The heartbreaking news sent shockwaves through his family, friends, and countless supporters.
Mass shooters that have been in America over the last 10 years. Outside or not counting gang violence.
So Charlie Kirk's sudden shocked everyone who was present at Utah Valley University on September 10th, 2025. The tragedy happened during his Prove Me Wrong Q&A session, a format he often used to invite students and others to ask questions or challenge his views. What was supposed to be a lively exchange of ideas quickly turned into a scene no one could have imagined.
Oh my God. Go, run. Oh, you're asleep. Outside or not counting gang violence. Great.
At around 12:20 p.m. MDT, shots were fired. Witnesses said Charlie was hit in the neck, and many believe the bullet came from a distance, possibly a rooftop sniper. The shooter has not yet been caught, leaving students, staff, and the public with many unanswered questions. Police and investigators are still piecing together exactly how the attack unfolded and who was behind it.
It's got a custody on his best piece. You guys okay? Hey, buddy, be safe. Hey, be safe. Apparently there's been a shooting. I don't know who's been shot.
People who were in the audience described the scene as pure chaos. The shooting not only devastated Charlie's family, but also sent shockwaves through the country. To understand the impact of this tragedy, it's important to look at who Erika Kirk is and the life she built with Charlie. Erika is more than just Charlie Kirk's wife. She has her own inspiring story and strong presence. Erika first came into the public eye as Miss Arizona USA, a title that gave her a platform to share her voice and passions. Over the years, she became known for her faith, her speaking skills, and her ability to connect with people. She later started the Midweek Rise Up podcast, where she often spoke about personal growth, faith, and encouragement. Many of her listeners admired how openly she lived her values. In May 2021, Erika married Charlie Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA. Their marriage was often highlighted on social media as a partnership built on faith and shared purpose. Erika frequently posted about their life together, celebrating milestones, events, and family moments. The couple went on to build a family of their own. They welcomed their first child, a daughter, in August 2022, and later their son in May 2024. Erika's posts about motherhood often showed how deeply she cherished her role as a mom. On Father's Day, for example, she praised Charlie for being a loving and devoted father, highlighting the bond he shared with their children. Her social media painted a picture of a young family grounded in faith, love, and togetherness. Because of this, news of Charlie's sudden death feels especially heavy for those who followed their journey. Fans and supporters cannot help but think of Erika, left to care for their two little children while grieving her husband. Her silence so far is understandable. Many believe she is taking time to process, grieve, and lean on her faith while supporting her children. Trump also extended condolences to Erika and their two young children.
Are you concerned for your own safety?
Not really. I'm really concerned for our country. We have a great country. We have a radical left group of lunatics out there, just absolute lunatics, and we're going to get that problem solved. I'm only concerned for the country. I spoke to Erika, his wife, and we had a long talk, and she's devastated. She is absolutely devastated, as you can imagine. He's an animal, total animal, and hopefully they'll have him and they'll get him. What he did is disgraceful. Charlie Kirk was a great person, a great man, great in every way, especially with youth. And what he did, what this man did, was disgraceful. So hopefully we'll have him and we will deal with him very appropriately.
From the other side of the political aisle, Barack Obama offered a very different tone. In a short statement, he condemned the violence. reminding Americans that there is no place for such acts in a democracy. He added that his prayers were with Erika and the children, noting the importance of compassion during such heartbreaking times. Mike Pence, who had often appeared alongside Kirk at events in the past, expressed shock and sadness. He described Charlie as a good man and said he was keeping Erika and the children in his prayers. Pence's message was one of quiet sympathy, highlighting both Kirk's role as a political activist and as a husband and father. Senator J.D. Vance, a close friend of Kirk's, wrote a more personal tribute. He spoke about their 8-year friendship, recalling how Kirk played a major role in political campaigns and conservative causes. Vance called him a dedicated patriot and said the loss was not just political, but deeply personal. Charlie was fascinated by ideas and always willing to learn and change his mind, wrote the vice president. Like me, he was skeptical of Donald Trump in 2016. Like me, he came to see President Trump as the only figure capable of moving American politics away from the globalism that had dominated for our entire lives. Charlie was one of the first people I called when I thought about running for Senate in early 2021. We talked through everything, from the strategy to the fundraising to the grassroots of the movement he knew so well. He introduced me to some of the people who would run my campaign and also to Donald Trump Jr. Utah's own Senator Mike Lee also shared his thoughts, denouncing what he called a cowardly act. He urged people to pray for Erika and the children, emphasizing that violence solves nothing and only deepens divides. On the international stage, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu praised Charlie Kirk as a lion-hearted friend of Israel.
President Joe Biden and House Speaker Mike Johnson both issued statements as well. Biden denounced the shooting and called for unity against political violence. Johnson's words were even sharper. He labeled the act detestable and said America must do better in protecting civic dialogue. There's no place in our country for this kind of It must end now. Jill and I are praying for Charlie Kirk's family and loved ones, Biden wrote on X. Together, these reactions show the wide reach of Charlie Kirk's influence. Whether allies or critics, political leaders across the spectrum paused to reflect on the tragedy. The one theme that stood out above politics was sympathy for Erika and her children, who are now left to face life without a husband and father. Charlie Kirk didn't just shake the political world. It also drew strong reactions from celebrities, entertainers, and public figures outside politics. From prayers to passionate calls for unity, their responses show how far Kirk's influence reached and how deeply the news touched people across different communities. Actor Chris Pratt took to X to share his support. He said he was praying for Charlie, Erika, and their 2 children, asking for God's grace to surround them. Known for his outspoken Christian faith, Pratt's message resonated with many who look to faith for comfort in such a painful moment. Praying for Charlie Kirk right now, for his wife and young children, for our country. We need God's grace. God help us. Late-night host Jimmy Kimmel addressed the tragedy on Instagram. He condemned the shooting, described it as heartbreaking, and sent love to Erika and the children. Kimmel also used the moment to call for unity in the fight against gun violence, reminding his followers that no matter their political views, no one should have to fear violence at public events. Instead of the angry finger-pointing, can we just for one day agree that it is horrible and monstrous to shoot another human? On behalf of my family, we send love to the Kirks and to all the children, parents, and innocents who fall victim to senseless gun violence. Comedian Rob Schneider wrote a deeply personal message. Musician Kid Rock shared his grief as well, praising Kirk as a true patriot who stood strong in his beliefs. He urged his fans to pray for Erika and the children, saying that Charlie's voice would not be forgotten. God bless Charlie Kirk, a true patriot. Pray for him, Kid Rock. On the other side of the political spectrum, liberal commentator Dean Withers posted a video on TikTok where he expressed genuine sadness over the shooting. Though often critical of Kirk's politics, Withers emphasized that no one deserves to lose their life to violence. He condemned violence strongly, adding that America must learn to disagree without bloodshed. Faith leader Franklin Graham shared a heartfelt tribute, praising Charlie's outspoken faith and leadership. He encouraged people to carry on Kirk's work, saying that his legacy of faith and boldness should inspire others. What a tragedy. It has been announced that Charlie Kirk has died after being shot during an event at Utah Valley University today. This young man loved his country and invested his time and energy in trying to make it the best it could be. He stood boldly for conservative values and defended free speech for all of us, he wrote. From abroad, Eduardo Bolsonaro, son of Brazil's former president, denounced the assassination. He described Kirk as a victim of hate and intolerance and said the attack was a warning about the dangers of political extremism worldwide. Together, these celebrity reactions painted a wide picture of grief, faith, and reflection. While their words varied in tone, the message was the same. A young leader's life ended far too soon, leaving his family and followers searching for strength. Charlie Kirk's tragic death left a lasting mark on his family, friends, and followers. Share your thoughts, send prayers for Erika and their children, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.